All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to say, Call Halayim, La Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Barakah, Kodash, and Shalom, Wabarakim, La Bakayim, Shah Yasha'Allah, and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who I learned this truth from. I'm going to title this video, HODC, Stay Your Ass in America and Do the Work, man. You know, I ain't gonna put ass in the title, but stay in America and do the work, man. Stay your monkey ass in America and do the work, you know? Because now, you know, what's going around now is basically that video where HODC went to Israel. You know, you had the heads of HODC take a trip to Israel, you know, and I guess, you know, with them being in the land, it kind of got them excited, you know, seeing, you know, our homeland or whatnot. So they started saying, you know, brothers and sisters, we got to come to the homeland, come back and take Israel. The Lord ain't blessing us in America. He's not going to bless us in the lands where we've been scattered. You have to come to Israel and we have to rebuild Israel. That's totally against prophecy. And that's totally against Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, the one that died for the elect sins. Because you're taking away his fulfillment of prophecy with him coming back on the second time, man. You know, and I'm going to get a few scriptures to prove that, but you niggas are basically antichrist, man, anti-messiahs, you know, anti-Mashiach, man, you know. One thing you got to understand is Israel is not our land right now, man. That's been given to Esau, man, you know. And what proves that is the Balfour Declaration. The Rothschilds with Great Britain, they gave that to these Edomites, man. Edomites wrote up a document called the Balfour Declaration and gave it to other Edomites, man. These Khazar Jews. You know, these Germans and Turkish and Russian, European descent Jews, man. So-called Jewish people, man. That's not our land right there. You still got it in your mind that that's our land. One thing you got to understand is that place got to be cleansed with nuclear missiles also, man. America ain't the only place that's going to get hit with nuclear missiles, man. Israel is America's biggest ally, and Israel plays a huge role in starting this World War III. Let me get a precept to back that up. I'm gonna go to the book of Jeremiah, Jeremiah chapter 50, and I'm gonna go down to verse 45, I believe, and it reads, "Therefore hear ye the counsel of the Lord that he hath taken against Babylon, and his purposes that he hath purposed against the land of the Chaldeans. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out." Now when it says the least of the flock, matter of fact, let me continue, because the Chaldeans are talking about the Babylonians, you know. So let me read that over and let me continue. It says, "Therefore hear ye the counsel of the Lord that he hath taken against Babylon, and his purposes that he hath purposed against the land of the Chaldeans. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them." The least of the flock is talking about these Khazar Jews, these Jewish people, these so-called Jewish people that's claiming they're the chosen seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. When really you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the so-called, not the so-called, but are the real biblical Hebrew Israelites, you know. And the least of the flock is talking about the tribe of Amalek, you know, because Amalek is the least tribe in Edom, you know, one of the tribes of Edom, the nation of Edom. And then we know America represents the new Babylon, Mystery Babylon. And America and Israel are the biggest allies together working in World War III. So Israel is going to draw America out to war. You know, fucking around with Iran and all these other nations that hate America, you know. So it says the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. So Israel is going to be made desolate because the Lord got to get them gutter rats out their land before he put his true people back in that land. You know, not get a passport, and fly over to that land, man. That's madness. Then in the video, Esau made y'all ass put on yarmulkes and y'all went to the Wailing Wall. Y'all was looking like damn idiots, man. You know, the only thing that you're gonna get out of going to Israel, man, you may see some things that's interesting, but the real thing you're gonna get out, you know what you're gonna get out of that? Vexation, man. Because all you're gonna see is the abominable acts they're doing in that land. You're gonna see Esau being a damn idiot in the land. You know, our forefathers' land is just gonna piss you off. That ain't accomplishing nothing. That's against prophecy. Let me read verse 46. At the noise of the taking of Babylon, the earth is moved, and the cry is heard among the nations. And that's when it says, at the noise of the taking of Babylon, the earth is moved, and the cry is heard among the nations. And that's when those merchants are gonna weep, pursuing a revelation, because they're not gonna be able to deal with America anymore. You know, America buying their you know, their products, their resources. You know. So what y'all talking about going over there to the land, man? That's madness, man. You know, that's madness. You got to think, we got Northern Kingdom we got to bring. If that was the case, Northern Kingdom got to get a passport, get over there, get money, get a passport, and go through Esau's government system. Southern Kingdom, Judah and Benjamin, Levi, we got to get all the tribes from the islands. Then we got to grab the confusion of face brothers that's going to wake up in the end times. And still have to deal with not being able to get put in land. I seen some of the videos when y'all was in Israel. They wouldn't even let y'all into certain places, man. And you talking about we gotta come over there and take the land, y'all. For one, y'all thinking carnally, man. For one, y'all thinking carnally. Let me get I'm gonna go to the book of Zephaniah, chapter 3, and it reads in verse 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger. And that's that World War III. Them nuclear missiles. Y'all do recognize World War III and them nukes being used. You know? So you gonna go over there, and then World War III kicks off. You over there in Israel when World War III kicks off, man, that's madness, man. You know, with them damn gutter rats, them heathens over there. You know, it don't make sense, man. It don't make sense. That's not our land, man. That's not our land. You know, we're building a temple right now, the spiritual temple, the house of David, beginning with the 144,000, which consists of the 1/3, and the rest of the 1/3 coming in under the 144,000 prophets, man, and the servants of the Lord. You know, in the end times, that's what we're building right now, by going out on the highways and byways, in season and out of season, teaching, man. Your job is not to be over there in Israel, man. Your job is to be over here working, man, plowing, reaping. You know, that's why the scripture's talking about bidding brothers to the marriage. You know, not going, and what marriage is that, man? Let me get another scripture, man. I'm gonna go to the book of 1 Thessalonians. Because what are we waiting on, man? And what are we bidding brothers to? 1 Thessalonians chapter 4. And let me see what I want to get. I'm gonna start at verse 16. For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of the Most High, and the dead in Yahushua HaMashiach shall rise first. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air. That's talking about the deliverance of the chariots, the so-called UFOs. So what is he catching us up from? He's going to deliver us from our captivity, man. Mainly America. When it's being destroyed by these nukes. You know, in Israel when it's being destroyed by them nukes. So we can be caught up and meet the Lord in the air, and then he's going to take us to the land, man. Hey, Revelation talks about they seen New Jerusalem coming down as a wife adorned for her husband. You know, that's the elect coming out of those chariots. You know, and bringing those servants after Israel is made desolate, because it has to be replenished. The earth is going to be replenished once the real Hebrew Israelites get put back in power. They're going to use their servants to build Israel back up, man. So what are you niggas talking about, man? You niggas do not have the oil. You know, if you're not going to stay your ass here and do the work, then shut up, man, and get out the way. And let the real servants of the Lord prepare the way of the Lord. Because y'all in the way, y'all causing confusion, and y'all laying traps and snares, man. But really, the only people that's going to be taken by that is the 2/3, because you can't deceive the elect. We already know that. Scriptures already speak about that. I'm going to get one more scripture. And then it on that, I'm going to go back to the book of Zephaniah, chapter 3. And I'm going to go down to verse 19. Behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee, and I will save her that halteth, and gather her that was driven out. And I will get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame. Now y'all talk about, oh, we ain't gonna get spiritual power over here in America. We're gonna get it when we go back to Israel. So how are we gonna get praise and fame in the land where we've been put to shame? How, you know? Obviously we're gonna be amongst these heathens, you know, for them to see us getting power, man, and being exalted in front of them, man. Don't the scriptures speak about us being delivered up to councils? You know, us being put in prison, just like the past apostles, being scourged for the word, being chastised for the word. And you talking about going to Israel? It's work to be done as servants of the Lord, man. So basically, the moral of this lesson, man, is stay your ass in America and do the work. If you don't want to do that, then move out the way, man. Shalom.